Hello and welcome to RoadRash.
Grape and foot bags.
Oh shit, snacks.
In today's show, we're going to look at finding the right bike for one of the biggest group of riders there is, the weekend tripper.
That's right, and I've got the perfect bike for the job. The Triumph Tiger 800 XRX. It's a middleweight adventure touring bike, so it'll be light and agile, and it won't be too bulky for a weekend camping trip.
Whoa, hold on. This is a Triumph.
Yeah?
My brother had like 5 or 6 Triumphs. He couldn't ride any of them because they were always leaking and they were always apart.
That's all old news. That's old. The engine comes from a Speed Triple. It's proven technology. We'll have no problems with this bike on the road. Oh wait, here comes Peter right now. A Yamaha Super Tenere?
That's right, the Super Tenere 1200.
You know we're only going to be gone for a couple days, right? We're not driving across the country. You know what this thing reminds me of? It reminds me of the brain bug from Starship Troopers. Ooh, look at that. That is just huge.
Look, I know it's a lot of bike, and it may be more than what a daily commuter needs, but for the weekend warrior who's worried about clearance and has a lot of camping gear to go
Clearance?
in the back,
You're going over Everest?
if I have to.
We're going on a weekend camping trip. What are you talking about? Look at this. This is nice and small and compact. That is bloatware. Look at that.
Oh man, but look at it. Where are you gonna put everything on this thing?
I could have saddlebags if I wanted.
Yeah,
I just chose not to.
All right. Well, we're gonna settle this. We're all going camping.
Fine. We'll see. Show you what a real bike is. So to prove just how wrong Peter was, I started the ride. We began the ride on a twisty little road up to the resort town of Ojai, California.
So here we are, now riding the Super Tenere. This bike is absolutely monstrous.
Oh. He thinks he can take me.
The 1200 is notably more powerful.
He thinks at 1200 cc's is going to power him through. I don't think so. Grape and foot bags.
After knocking Peter down a notch or two, and once the camera crew caught up, we got back to the task of sorting out the best weekend bike.
So I don't know what Peter was thinking when he got that bike. That is way too much bike for a weekend trip. 1200 cc's, that is a cross-country touring machine. That is not, you don't need that much power. Or more importantly, way too much weight. That's a lot of bike. What's the point? And then just like that, you go from being at the bottom of a canyon to on top of the clouds. We are above the cloud layer right now, and it's unbelievable.
Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning.
Unbelievable. That is so amazing.
Yeah, just a blank look. It's all still Ventura. Everything's just under a blanket.
Yeah, of cloud.
Is that a car?
I don't know.
Where?
It could be. Right down there.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a little rusty bit. Despite the ominous omen, we pressed on.
And that is why you never go faster than you can handle. Or above the speed limit. Never go above the speed limit. Holy.
This is what you do it for. Still so green.
Yeah. Stop and enjoy the view. The view was indeed magnificent, but something more troubling had caught my eye.
Is it really got an oil leak?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah.
It was smoking off the side.
Yeah,
of
when
the
I
pipe.
stopped, it was smoking. Yeah, that's. Look at that. What?
Come on, Triumph.
What's going on? We're off to a great start. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good day. We decided to press on, hoping the injured little tiger wouldn't live up to its endangered status.
Okay, viewers, here's what makes this bike so great. It's smaller, lighter, and more nimble than that big old 1200 back there. It might not have the same low-end torque, but out here you don't really need it. We're not doing massive off-roading, we're not climbing any big hills. You don't need that low speed, low torque. And this bike is $2,000 less than the Super Tenere. And it has the same features, different riding modes, traction control, cruise control. It's all there, there's no real need to go any bigger. Hey, Bo!
Yo,
Where the hell is this place?
quit your crying. It's just up here. Only 10 more miles.
I've heard that before.
This is it. This is the turn up. Turn off right up here on the right.
Turning off here?
Right here.
What's he talking about? There's nothing here. Are you sure this is the place? This looks a little dilapidated.
Don't worry about it. It's great.
It feels a little murder you in your sleep kind of deal.
This is it. Follow those ladies. Those ladies on the ATVs.
I think the lady in front is not a lady.
When even our long-haired four-wheeled friends wouldn't take the road any further, we started to wonder if this was actually a road at all.
Okay, hang on. Now we're going off, well, not off-road, but dirt road. What is this?
Quit your complaining.
The torque in this machine is also fantastic. The way the power is just so evenly applied to the wheel. It's so strange. Maybe that's not the right terminology, but it really is phenomenal.
I guess it's a good thing I got the adventure touring one. Although this is the more road focused, so. Uh-oh. Ugh.
This is brutal.
Okay, back there.
Yeah.
Kick up a little more dust, would ya? Wait, we have to go up this?
Yeah, I don't think I want to. Yeah, you guys, this is a lot of fun, but I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up this hill. I'll catch you later.
And just like that, Peter left me to tackle the treacherous, nearly vertical mountain all by myself.
Ah! Like a tiger, I climbed to the top. Jeez, oh. Oh!
Okay, I give up. Where are they? What's taking so long?
Jeez, yay. Oh,
You good?
Huh?
You good?
If you had a bigger bike,
trip up there. What the? Yes, it's an adventure bike. That's more than an adventure. That's a full-blown...
You were the one who said you could make it. Oh, it's agile and powerful.
On the
and
road.
Yet... No. Camping bike. Camping. Don't cry on me. It's okay. We made it.
I made it.
You're alive.
I made it.
Look at Peter. He beat you.
I noticed.
You need a beer.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
With the promise of a frosty beverage, we quickly set up camp. Okay, so what happened in that last bit? Where did you go?
I thought it was beer time. I was supposed to get up the hill as fast as possible.
Yeah, 1 second you were there and then you were just gone. That was ridiculous.
I was a little afraid to come back down, I'll admit.
He won. He
Yeah,
beat you.
I guess he did. I still made it up, and my bike is more road focused anyways.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, now, one of the biggest topics in the automotive industry has been the rise of the electric car. Tesla has obviously been the face of that, but the other major car manufacturers have been introducing their own electric vehicles. So that begs the question, where are all the electric bikes?
Right, and believe it or not, electric motorcycles have been around since the late 1800s and have come and gone in one fashion or another throughout the 20th century.
Right, but it's only been the last decade or so that the electric bike has been a serious contender with its gas counterpart.
Yes. So I took a Zero motorcycle out for a spin to find out when the electric revolution will begin. I'm here with the Zero DS, Zero's dual sport version of their electric motorcycle. And right off the bat, there are a number of differences. No clutch, no shifter, belt drive instead of chain, no exhaust, storage compartment where the gas tank should be, and when you turn it on, there's the characteristic sound of an electric vehicle. Silence.
Let's talk numbers here for a second. The base model like this one is $9,300. You get a 7.2 kilowatt battery, which is good for about 60 miles of range. 46 horsepower, 78 foot-pounds of torque. That's a decent number. Top speed, just shy of 100 miles an hour, less so. And 0 to 60 time, not great. But here on RoadRash, we're about more than just numbers. It's about the bike. And in this case, the paper does not tell the whole story. For anybody who wants to commute on a motorcycle, electric is the way to go. You have no clutch, no gears to shift, power on tap at all times. There's virtually no maintenance. You don't have to worry about a chain or changing your oil. None of that. Changing your valves, who cares? It doesn't exist on an electric bike. You don't have an engine to overheat if you're sitting in traffic. You're not worrying about burning your thighs. All of that makes this bike absolutely worth it. The sensation you get when you're riding an electric bike is like, it feels like you're riding on a pane of glass, on a bed of kittens. So is the electric revolution upon us? Are the days of the internal combustion engine numbered? Maybe, but not yet. If you want to ride it off-road, you don't have the support that you do with a gasoline-powered motorcycle. You have to swap out the belt drive for a chain. If you want to actually get anywhere, you have to install the full battery, which means you have to install the bigger charger, which means now you're adding another 70 pounds of weight. It can't compete. It's not ready.
So you didn't like it?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't good enough yet and that the gas counterparts are better.
Yeah, well, okay, see, here's the thing. As an off-road, adventure touring, dual sport bike, it just isn't good enough. You go with the GS 310 or the Duke 390. But if you're a crazy person like me and commute to work every day, that's where electric bikes take over.
So you would buy one?
Well, that's the thing. That actually is my bike. I own that one. But if I were to do it over again, I'm not 100% sure I would. I might just go with the GS or the Duke. Or if I still wanted to stay electric, I might just wait for the lightning strike.
Wait, you're waiting to get struck by lightning?
No.
I've been waiting for that for years.
No, the Strike is an electric bike made by Lightning. Anyway, the base model will have a top speed of 135 miles an hour, which is 40 miles an hour faster than the Zero that I just rode, thanks to a 95 horsepower motor and 180 foot-pounds of torque. Those are crazy numbers. And it'll have a range of 70 to 100 miles and a level 2 charger included, all for about $13,000.
Yeah, but those are huge claims with nothing to back them up yet.
What about the Harley Livewire?
For $30,000? No way. Not even if it did my laundry. No, okay, maybe if it did my laundry, maybe.
Wait, so you're saying unless you have to drive through heavy traffic every single day, it's not worth it?
Well, you do get a lot of attention on it, so it might be.
That explains a lot.
Thanks.
In other news, despite all the fun I'm making of Sean's bike, the bike that I am most excited about this year is Triumph's Rocket 3. It is sexy, it looks like a cafe racer, it's got those gorgeous double headlights like the old Speed Triples, and it is the largest production motorcycle at almost 2,300 cc's.
Wait, so what you're saying is it's also going to have the largest production oil leaks of any motorcycle?
Guaranteed.
Great.
We saw it happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure it goes to 0 to broken down faster than any other bike as well.
But that's my top choice for this year. I can't wait.
What do you have, Bo?
Well, a woman near London had her 50cc Kimco scooter stolen and had it returned the next day when she had her coven of witches cast a spell on the...
What?
To give the thieves no peace until they returned it.
Are scooters the new brooms now?
Do we have to watch out for witches on flying scooters now?
That is a problem.
Witches on flying scooters?
Yes. No, scooter thieves.
What?
Scooter thieves in London, sure.
Scooter thieves in London, yes. Money and other scooters.
Okay, see, that's the difference between England and the U.S. American biker gangs defined two-wheeled terror. It just doesn't work when you're on a scooter. Pardon me, I do believe thine phone belongs to me now. On a scooter? That's ridiculous.
Get off that hairdryer and give me my phone back.
It just doesn't work. You can't. Yeah.
So you just can't take a thief on a scooter seriously.
Or a scooter on a thief. Definitely that. When they're. Anyway, let's get back.
Help me up.
Cutting back to
our test of weekend trip motorcycles on my Triumph Tiger 800 and you on your enormous, fat,
wonderful,
bulbous
Yamaha
Super Tenere. And back to the action. We're gonna leave this and we have to go back down that hill.
Do you want to ride on the back?
Yeah, hop on back.
Hey, I'm not the one who wanted to ride a bike.
He's leaving me again. What a... Peter, I will get you. Well, boys, you know something? I forgot that I had an off-road mode. So now I am in off-road mode and you guys are in trouble.
Since we'd already ridden this road once on the way in, the ride out was a piece of cake.
Oh shit, snacks. Oh shit. Wait. Oh yeah. Shoot.
Or no.
Ha! The testy little Tiger Triumph wins! Nicely done.
After redeeming the Triumph's dirt road capabilities, it was finally time to answer the question.
So, where do I stand on this bike? Yeah, it's great for a weekend. It doesn't have the power that the 1200 has, but it doesn't have all the weight and bulk either. It managed the rocky road just about as well as the Super Tenere did. And it made it in its own little way, you know? And yeah, it doesn't have quite the lean that I would have liked it to, but that's not that big a deal. It's not a race bike. But I think the biggest problem I have with it is that it's not a bike that I would look forward to getting on. It's just kind of bland.
Luckily, though, the ride had been anything but. All right, Bo, I'll admit it. This is beautiful. This is a great camping site. For all the headache you caused.
How about this, man? This is incredible.
So there you have it. Two great bikes, one of which was better than the other. Mine, obviously. I mean, hey, it wasn't so great on the freeway, just because of that high pitch, that high frequency buzz. But everywhere else, it was great. And
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, see, no problem for you.
Yeah,
right?
well, I was in the truck.
Yeah. I made it up the hill. My road bike made it up the hill.
Barely.
Eventually, it got it.
And my monster bike made it across everything. I just
Everest, even.
Right?
Everest.
Yeah.
I'm just happen to barely be alive. It's great. It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Your bike
glad
almost
you're
killed you, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back shortly.
See you then.